AITA for telling my sister I am not going to invite her parents to my graduation just to have her there. It's early to have this fight, but it's one we have been having because I no longer live with her. BG. My sister and I were under 5 when our parents divorced. I was 4 at the time and she was 1. 2 years later our mom was in a horrific car accident that changed our lives forever. My father was already married again at the time and they made the decision, him and his wife, to have her take over and raise us as their own children together, even though my mom did nothing wrong and was technically still alive, just critically ill. My mom was left permanently disabled by her injuries and she was in hospital for almost a year and spent a further 3-ish years in rehabilitation learning how to function again. During all this my sister and I were not allowed to see or speak to our mom, and in this time my sister decided that my father's wife was her real mother and that mom was just Dad's ex-wife, which was encouraged by him and his wife. Mom was able to get to a place where she could ask the court for time with us. It started out supervised because of her disability and the time it had been since we had seen her. But the damage was done with my sister and her. My sister did not want to spend time with her, did not want her called mom. She would yell at me for hugging mom or calling her mom and would say I was hurting our mom. It crushed mom. It crushed her in a way I still remember at that young age. It also made me very angry at my father and his wife. The custody situation was fought back against by my father and his wife, who said mom's place in our lives interrupted our stability and family dynamic. We had to speak to many therapists and a gal of the courts. I was spoken to by a social worker and the judge on the case. In the end it was decided that it was in my best interest to see my mom, and have a relationship with her, but that it was in my sister's best interest not to, and to have things go back to the way they were, no contact with mom for her. Mom was heartbroken and my father was furious that mom would get access to me. Today I am 18, in my senior year of high school, and I now live with my mom and have cut off my father and his wife. I still talk to my sister, but our relationship is very strained. We no longer feel like sisters. We almost feel like step-siblings, because we do not claim the same parents anymore. That includes my father. She has talked about graduation and how she wants to be there. But she doesn't want to go with mom. She wants her parents there. I do not want them there. I do not want them in my life at all. She said she can't come otherwise. I told her I would not invite her parents just to have her there. I could hear her cry after I said it, and she was mad at me for picking mom over my real family. I feel bad. Despite how messed up this all is, I still love my sister, even though I'm not sure we can ever be close again. I don't want to hurt her. AITA?